This is a short video on how to cam a standard Jandy actuator. Part number for the Jandy actuator would be a 4424. As it comes in the box, it's in a center position, and you can see that with the handle. If you look underneath the valve, you will find there's a little hidden switch. On the older actuators, the switch is actually sticking out of the back. And if you flip that, it's in a center position. It's a 3-position switch. So if you flip it to one side, it will turn in one direction. If you flip it to the other side, then it will turn into the other direction. For now, we're going to go ahead and leave it in the center position and put it on the valve. So as the actuator comes out of the box, it is set up to do 180 degrees from one side to the other side. So as you can see here, we have the spa return shut off, because here is the off. There's actually a door in this valve underneath, and it is closing the pipe to the spa. And then if we flip this switch to the other direction, it will close off the pipe to the pool. This would allow all the water to flow back to the spa. And if you were in spa mode, that is exactly what you would want. Notice that the valve or the door is moving under the unused portion of the valve. That is correct. If you had it moving so that the door closed the pipe on the return, you would be dead-ending the pump. So it is very important that the orientation of this turn, even if you have to switch this actuator to fit, that the turn does not close either the suction pipe or the return pipe on the valve. Many times people want some type of spillover in their spa. Now, despite the fact that there's a spillover function in the automation systems, they always want to have a partial spillover. So consequently, you would want the valve to stop somewheres, say here, when you go into pool mode. That way you would allow some of the water to come through the pool and most of the water to go back through the spa. That would give you some circulation in the pool, and of course this would be a spillover spa, so you'd also get the circulation from the spillover spa. So we want to set the cams inside of here to allow us so that the automation stops the valve here, as opposed to where it's factory set at 180 degrees. To do this, we're going to remove the handle. We are going to remove the 4 screws. Here's your electronics back here. And here is your motor that actually turns the valve. And there's a gear train underneath it, which drives the gear train underneath here. You have an upper and a lower cam. To show this a little bit better, I'm going to go ahead and remove this actuator from the valve. For visual effects, we have the handle on here. And now you should be able to see there is a micro switch over here and there's a micro switch over there. There's a cam associated with this top, and a cam associated with the bottom. So as you could see, the cam is closing this switch when we are in the clockwise direction. If we go in the counterclockwise direction, then the cam will close this switch up here. So as it comes around, you can notice that right in there, you will see the cam closed this micro switch. All right, so the micro switch that we want to change would be the bottom one, because we don't want it to rotate all the way. The Jandy actuator is actually really nice in the way that it cams, because this is a ratcheted cam and this is a ratcheted cam. And all you would have to do is you would have to turn this one in a clockwise direction, and you can hear it click as we turn it. And now we can see where that cam is. So as you notice, we moved that in a clockwise direction, and we now have the actuator set to partially close off the return to the pool. If you'd like to change the other direction, of course, same is true with the upper cam. You would just grab it, rotate it, and it would be the opposite direction. In order to change it, you would go in the counterclockwise direction to shorten the run on the valve for the spa direction. That's about it. Nothing very complicated about it. It's very easy to use. I particularly like the Jandy actuators. If you're not going to do the Intella valve, which you set electronically, setting the Jandy actuator is much better than all of the other brands. Jandy's actuator is also very reliable. We've had a lot of good years of experience with it. That's the conclusion of this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.